data center training off. Here we are keen to develop acute data analyst who is skilled and skillful with the use of Microsoft Excel, SQL, Power BI, Python, and other related software. We will be starting from the basic and we'll be starting with Microsoft Excel. Tonight, we'll be looking at the overview of Microsoft Excel, its environment, and the respective group in the workbook. So start with boot your system. My system is already built, okay? So come here, search, type your Excel, and then you double click, or you click on your start button menu, and then you look for Microsoft Excel. So for me, I'll click on this. I've been working on this recently added file. Look at it here. Okay, so I'll double click and then it will open. Once it's open, a workbook will be open onto you, and then you select a blank worksheet. Okay, just like you have in your notebook, the text, your notebook basically, it contains sheets in it. Now, Excel is also a notebook that contains sheets in it. Okay, so now what you are looking at here is your worksheet. A worksheet has a row and a column. The basic unit of your worksheet is what we call a cell, and a cell contains a value of fields. Okay, now your column is calibrated with letters. You can look at it here. We have these, we have B, C, D, E, F, G, F, respectively. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Now looking at it. This is to help in referencing, and that is why it is calibrated that way. Okay. Now we are in our home. Let's come to file. Look at what we have in file. Look at the blank workbook. Maybe you click double click on your Excel. It's expected to open this way, asking you to click on a blank workbook. Okay, this way. Should in case you have an existing or previous work, you can look at the recent work and you select. You want a template, you click on this for more templates. Now, under our file group, we have the new sheet. In case you want to create a new sheet and you have been working on an existing worksheet and you want to create a new workbook rather, this is it. This is a blank workbook. This is a new workbook. Okay, now we have open sheet. In case you have an existing work, you can click on open. Then you'll be asked, do you have your file in the browse? When you click on browse, it takes you to different directories. Okay, this PC on the web or your drive, OneDrive. Okay, and come here, select folders. Okay, then we have info about this. Okay, I am the author of this particular systems, and I did the installation myself. That's why you are looking at this name. Okay, I can decide to add an author too. All right, now we have a save. Now when you are saving your work, you can decide to save in OneDrive. You can save in this PC. You can select the browser and save. Okay, I save as we have saved. We have not. You understand? If, for instance, if you are working on your worksheets and you are make some changes, you use save. And if you want to resave it in another name, can use save as. Okay. Now we have print, we have share, we have export, we have close, we have more, where you select more options. Okay. All right, we have accounts. Okay, we have options. Okay, I've talked about the feedback options. We'll be using this option should in case you want to invoke analysis toolpath, Power Query. Okay, now we are done with our file. Let's go back to our home. So this is our home. The home, just like every one of us went to work, you went to school, you all came back. Oh, so we are back to the home. Okay. Now we have our home. Under our home, we have the clipboard. We have the font group. We have the alignment group. We have the number view group. We have the styles group. We have the cell group. We have the editing group. Okay. Okay. We have the editing group. Trying to expand my work sheets. All right. Okay. We have paste, cut, we have copy, we have the format. Then under the font, we have where you can change your font style. We have different font style here. Please, you can select any of your choice. You don't have to pay for it. Then you have the font size, 12, 20, respectively. Then you can as well want to broaden your text in your worksheet. I will select, you must select the cell, okay, please. You must select the cell and click on bold. Should in case you want to italicize, you click on the I, that is Control I. If you are using shortcuts, if you are using a shortcut for bold, it's Control B. For you, it's Control U for to underline, okay? If you want to underline your text, you can do that. And if you want to double underline it, click on the drop down menu on your U and select. Okay, the same thing. Let me sound this. Any of the operation you are performing on your Excel, with regards to formatting, it is expected that you select the particular cell or cells, range of cells, or the range rather, okay, that you want the effect of your formatting. Okay, now you have to add border, you must have select the cell or the range and click on this. This is your border in your font group. You can select the drop down, click on the drop down. Then you see bottom border, top border, left border, right border, no border, all borders appears in all the cells. You have border across your cells, okay? Then outside borders, that is around your worksheet, not within the cell, okay? You have the thick outside border, that is when you are increasing the weight of the border, okay? You have bottom double border, you have thick bottom border, you have top and bottom border, top and thick bottom border, top and double bottom border respectively. Okay, you have a raised border, line color in case you want to format the line, then the line styles. All right, then under the font we also have this. This shows you the fill color. Should in case you want to fill the cell, this you want to fill the cell, look at it. This is it. Okay, you are filling it. That's I can't write on it. Let's write home. Since we are in home, look at it. You see my home, it's still black. That's the default color style of your text in Excel. Okay, now to change the color, use this. Come here and you can change the color. You can change the color. Done that. Let me button it. I can utilize. I can underline. Okay, I guess you are seeing it. Okay, now the font style, as I said, let me quickly change. I can do this. Now look at this. You have keep a capital letter at very big, meaning that you can increase the font size. If you don't want to use this, you can use this to increase the font size of your text. Okay, so I'm clicking on it now. Just imagine, just look at it. Look at it, it's increasing. Wow, it's increasing right, it's increasing right. This is it. Now I want to reduce it. Look at this small letter, the capital letter, but this time is smaller in size to the other A, and there's an arrow pointing down. Okay, click on it, click on it, click on it, click on it. The size has reduced. All right, so that is that under the font group. We come to alignment. Now for the alignment, we have, if you want to move it to the right, this is it. You want to move it centralized, this is it. This is it. Now try to have it. Let's increase this. Then let's have it. I want it to be, look at it. I want to centralize. Look at it. Okay, to be in the center. Okay, up. Look at it. This. You're not seeing the effect, right? Let's increase this. Increase this. Oh my, I don't want this. I want to increase the size. Okay, yeah. All right, so let's do it. Look at this. You notice it has moved up. Look at this. That the middle now the movement. Okay, so that is where you change it. Okay, now we can as well change the text direction here. Mind you, my cell is selected. All right, come here for text direction. Look at this way. You see it, angular form. Oh, then press it down. Look at it. Okay, now vertical. Look at it. Let's increase this. All right, you see it. Now can move it up. Look at it. So I please practice too. Practice, practice, practice. Okay, you see it. So play with yourself. So let's return it back. So return it back. So this, this. All right. So it's now in horizontal uh, alignment. Then we have indents below the text direction. That is orientation. Look at it. Now we have these. Look at this here. Look at this. It. Then if you come here, look at the indentation. This it. You can notice it. Okay. You can adjust inside or outside. Then we have text wrap. That is should in case the text is exceeding the cell, use text wrap. Then assuming I want to merge and center, can do this. I've selected three cells and I click on merge and center. Look at it. So three cells are being merged together. Three cells are being combined together. So if you want to merge your cells, you want to combine your cells together, okay, you select the cells involved and click on merge and center. Okay, click on the drop down and you can see if I don't want to merge and center, probably across. Look at it, across my cells. All right, so these are different ones. So it merges and then my cells appeared at the center. Okay, now that is that with that group. Now we have the number group. All right, for the number group, that's where you select the data type for your feed. Now what do we mean by data type? Data type simply means the feature, the characteristics of your data. Is your data letter? Is your data numeric? Is your data dates? Is your data time? Is your data for currency, that is for accounting procedure? Or is it a percentage data type? Okay, so we have different data types. So here you select the type of data type you want. So to do that, you come here, general is usually the default data type for your cell. Now look at it, you have general, no specific format. Okay, now if it is number, you click, you see it, you are saying this is number. Currency, you see, you click. If it is accounting, you see it. If it is short date, you click. If it is time, respectively percentage, like that. So I'll leave it in my general. So you select the data type for your cell using this. Now, if it's applicable to multiple cells or your column, make sure you select the column before formatting it so that this worksheet will know that this column is dedicated to this particular data type. Okay, we have that here. Then as I've told you about the currency, zooming this 10, and we say this is currency. So look at it. I can change the currency type to euro. Okay, do you see it? You see it? So this symbol I can change. Let's see if I can get for naira. For naira, if I can get, I'll do that. I'll just add it. Okay, so you can check and see, put the currency of your country. So do you see this flag? See it? You can see this. All right. So I can do this, or I change this to this. Okay, let's skip this to this. Let's skip to this. Let's skip to this. Okay. Now We have percentage. We have these. Okay, these are where you change the data type. Okay, basically. Then we have the styles. We have the conditional formatting. We have the align cells rule. Okay, greater than, less than, between, equal to, text that contains a date occurring, duplicate values. We have these as well. We have data bars, we have colors, we have icon sets. So please take note of all these and know where this is where you format your table. There are different types of table. Okay, you have cell style. Look at it. Look at it. You see my the selected cell changing. Okay, okay. Let me stop there. Then we have cells insert. You can insert. Look at it. You can insert a cell, a row, a column. You can delete. You can format the height, the width, the auto fits. Okay, hide and unhide. You can rename your worksheet, your sheet, move or copy worksheets. You can tab color, that is the worksheet, then protect your sheet here too. Like even though you'll be seeing this later on under your review. Okay, we also have the sum here. This sum, that is also, this is summation, please. This sum, average, count numbers, maximum, minimum, and or more functions. Okay, now we also have here where you fill down, right, up, left, series, justify, flash, fill. Then we have this to clear or clear formats. Should, in case you have entered a particular format or text into your cell and you want to clear, you can just come here, click on the drop down and click on what you want the worksheet to do for you. Then we have the sorting. Can sort either an ascending order, like A to Z, or a descending order, Z to A. Okay, then you can as well click on this to find. All right, these under the editing group, under the home group. This is the editing ribbon. Okay, ribbon tab. Let's come to our insert group. I believe you are following me, and then you are checking the respective group in your worksheets. I'm using Excel, okay, 2016 respectively, okay. So in case you are not, yours is not appearing this way, you can just check alongside. So just follow suit. We have pivot tables recommended. We have tables here under the tables group. Then we have illustration. Please click down, you drop down menu there. Then you see we have pictures. In case you want to insert pictures to your worksheet, you want to insert your beautiful faces, you want to insert the logo of your company, all right, to your worksheet, you can do that. You can add shapes, okay, you can click on it, look at shapes, different kind of, just as you have it on Microsoft Word, icons, okay. We are offline now. So now we have 3D smart art screenshots. All right. Then we have add-ins, my add-ins that you have. Then we have these quick and easily visualize into polished visual diagram within Excel. We have Bing. We have these transform cool data into a cool picture. Okay. Then under the charts, we have different kind of charts. Basically, we use this for visualization. We have your map showing different countries. Should, in case you have data that contains locations, okay, you can use your map. We have people charts. We have your scatter plots. We have your pie chart. We have your line graph. We have your column chart. We have your bar chart. We have your histogram. Have a 3D map. Okay, look at them here. Okay, these, and then we have these. Okay, we have line, column, wheelers. We have slicer. Using slicer for our dashboard to build dynamic dashboard. Okay, timeline, link, your text, add different kind of text box. Okay, header and footer, word art, signature line, and objects. Then we have symbols here. You can look at this. This is your pie chart. This is your omega symbol, right? Okay, your pie symbol rather, not pie chart. Okay, now you're done with this insert group. Quickly check the page layout. For the page layout, you have the opportunity to select different kind of theme. Look at it. You can see it changing, right? You see it? All right. You have colors. You can select. You see, you can notice everything changing. All right. Then we have the font. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at my worksheet changing. Okay. Change it from there. Then we have the effects. You see it. Let's see. Okay. Then what is that about the theme? Let's come to the page setup ribbon tab. We have the margin under the page setup. At this point, you can add margin to your worksheet. We have the normal, that is the default margin size for your worksheets, which is 0.75 top, 0.75 bottom, 0.7, 0.7 right and left, 0.3 for the header, 0.3 for the footer. We have other margin size, you have the wide, and we have the narrow. And you can also customize yours, clicking the custom margin where you enter your respective top and bottom size, left and right size, and the worksheet will give you your recommended customized worksheet. Then we have orientation where we have the portraits, we have the landscape. Okay, you can decide that your worksheet will be in portrait, that is vertical or horizontal. That's all landscape. This is it. Okay, you have the size. It can be in form of letter, tablet, table, statement, executive, A3 paper, A4, A5, and B4. We have more paper size. Okay, now we have the print area. The print area, look at the, we have set print. Should in case you have to print your worksheets and you are confused. I've seen instances as a data analyst where people are trying to print their worksheet and the text are hiding or are very small. Unfortunately, they print and they find it difficult to be able to read their worksheet. Okay. Now, what to do is you can select the print area. You'll be asked to select the area you want to print. You can do that bit by bit for a page, and then you run a print. When you are done with the first one, you will the second as well. Okay, you can use the set print area. Then when you are done, you clear, you set another one, next page or the next margin. Okay, then you can also break your worksheets. Okay, should in case like you're working with NGOs and you want your visual to be alongside with your data set, you can break the worksheet into two. One part for the worksheet and the other for your visual. Okay, are we together? All right. Then we have the background, just like the way we have your watermark in your Microsoft Word. You can decide to add background to your worksheet. You can snap yourself, the logo of your company. Okay, and put it as your background. Mainly you'll be look at it working offline. Okay, work offline. So we ask you to select where your data, your picture that you want to use for your background is. Okay, me, I'm using this. Okay, so this picture is not good for it. It's too flashy, it's too shouting. Okay, so in case you are doing that, you can edit it very well to make sure that it doesn't conflict with your data. Okay, so I'm going to use Ctrl Z to remove it. Okay, and the print type tools can do this here too. Okay, now we have another group on the another group on the page layout, that is the scale to fit. Now this is it, the width, the height, the scale. Look at this, the order is on automatic. Okay, and the scale is 100%. Then we have the sheet options. Sheet options, you have grid lines. If I'm to click on the grid line, you notice that all this will go. Can you see it? Yes. All right. So I'll check it again. You notice my grid lines as appear. You have the headers. Look at it. Then now if you're adding a shape and you want it to come forward, look at it. You click on this. If you want to go behind, you click on this selection panel. That is for to group. Look at your grouping ribbon tab. Look at the icon. Click on it to group your icons, your inserted objects to group it so it will not scatter. You know this. The reason why it's not showing for us to click is because we have not inserted any objects. Then you can also rotate your object here. Now let's come to formula. Okay. Now Excel workbook is decorated with so many formulas. We have the insert functions. Look at it here. You can insert so many of your functions. You have your auto sum. Look at it, just like we have in O, recently used formula. Then we have financial. These are different formula uses as used in finance. We have logical formulas and pause if X or okay. We have X case you're applying formula to your text. You have the left, you have the feet, you have the fine, you have the exact, you have the dollar, you have the concat. All right. Then we have the dating time. Also have lookup and references. You have the hyperlink, you have the H lookup, you have to get pivot data, a formula test, theta, feed value, columns, choose areas, indirect, lookup, match, offset. We have math and trigonometry. We have these aggregate, Arabic, Atans, base, selling math, and the like. Okay, we have the more functions here. All right. Okay, you can look at under comparability. We have forecast. All right. Now that is under that under function library. We also have defined names, name managers, defined name. That is in case you are naming your cell, you can put them and manage all your names for your elder. Okay, and then you can create from selection too. You can trace precedent, trace dependent, and remove arrow. This is you are showing you have a model, and then you are showing relationship. Okay, show formula checking, error checking, evaluate formula, watch window, calculate options, and look at them here under calculations. Okay, now we now check data group. Now data group we have get data. Get data if you are connecting from different data sources. For instance, a CSV file from the web or from Azure. Click on the drop down. You see what I'm saying? Look at it from file, from database from Azure. Azure is a cloud computing services, online services, SharePoint. Okay, from other sources, combine queries. Okay, you can connect your from other sources to your worksheets too. Okay, to get that done under data, and you come to the ribbon tab of get and transform data group. Now we also have queries connections and connections. Should in case you have been power pivots, then you have created connections and you want to check the existing connection you have, you come here and click. Or should in case you have a dashboard and you have updated your worksheet and you want to refresh it, you click on refresh all. Okay, look at it, refresh all. All right. Now we have sort and filter, just as we have it on your own. We have the sorting ascending order, we have in descending order. You have your filter, you can add advanced filter to use certain conditions. Now under data too, you can also perform data validation. Okay, data validation in the sense that you had a list to your column whereby when someone is entering a data, you don't need to type, you just select from the listed options, and you can as well validate your data in such a way when an individual entered a wrong data, the individual will get an error prompt message that you have entered the wrong message which you cannot enter, and probably a suggestion. Okay, now we can perform that under these the data tools. Okay, look at this data validation. We have data validation, we have SQL invalid data, clear data validation. Okay, we do that. Okay, then we have go to Power Pivot window, then we have relationship and the like. So then we have what if. Okay, what if analysis, and this is under focus. Okay, so you are performing a focused analysis in your Excel. Look at it here. Then we have group, ungroup, and subtotal. Then we also have review, we have spelling, thesaurus, workbook statistics, accessibility. Okay, look up, translate. Okay, so you are translating from one language to the other. You add comment to your worksheet, and you can see all comments added to your worksheet. You can as well protect your worksheet, looking at it under the protective. Okay, we have protect sheet, that is a worksheet, protect workbook, allow edit ranges. Now, in case you are building your workbook for sales and you don't want someone else to tamper with it, you are given a certain privilege, then you can add this to it, allow edit ranges. To what extent can changes be made to your worksheet? Is that okay? All right, I link, we have that there too. Then we have view. Now for view, I told you when we checked the home group, I told you that the normal view or worksheet, the normal the view of it is not, or is normal rather. Okay, you can see it here. Then we have, you can break, page break, you can set your page layout here in custom view. You also have your grid. That is, we did that the other time. Okay, then we have your zoom, 100% zoom certain areas in your worksheet, new window, arrange. Now, take note of this freeze panel. If you have come across setting either setting title of a worksheet that is frozen or constant, that is not moving despite the adjustment or the scrolling on the worksheet, what was done is the usage of this freeze panel. Okay, look at it. Phrase panel, phrase top row, phrase first column. All right, so that is being done here. You can split your worksheet, you can hide, and you can unhide your worksheets or your column. Now we have this again: view side by side, synchronize scrolling, reset window positions, switch windows, and add macros. Macros are used to perform repetitive tasks. Okay, now we have, let's move to the F group. For every software developer, it is important that you provide help to your user. Okay, Microsoft Excel is also have help to help users in order to make better use of the environment. And then we have power pivots. Power pivots, we have the manage your model. You can check if you have any model at all. And you check your measures, okay, new measures or existing one. Look at your KPI, new KPI, manage KPI. Then add to data model in case you're adding to it, and this is where you check your relationship as well. You construct, add, you draw, drag, you show the relationship between the primary key and the foreign key in your data model. And then we have settings here too. Okay, so these you have in Power Pivots. You can share, okay? You can share your document. All right. Now this is to minimize, this is to maximize, and this is to close. When you rename your cell, when like, after you have saved your file, your name you added will appear here. And then for your worksheet, you can rename your worksheet and it will be here. And you can also add color to it. All right. We've just considered the overview of Microsoft Excel. Okay, in your next class, we will be looking at data entry, data formatting, okay, data cleaning. Then we as well be looking at how do you add, subtract, okay, do you add, how do you subtract, how do you perform multiplication functions, subtraction, division functions, okay, on your worksheets. How do you freeze your panel and your header and the title of your worksheets? Well, thank you for listening. I want to encourage you to share the content, subscribe on the channel, and click on the notification button. Thank you for listening.